125 lucky United Independent School District high school students will soon have the opportunity to graduate with not only their high school diploma, but an associate's degree as well. It's all because UISD is about to launch an early college academy. Associate Superintendent for Administration Gloria Rendon talks about the new program.
United ISD is proud to announce our collaboration with our Institute of Higher Education, which is Laredo Community College, the South Campus. And the reason for this is because the proximity to our LBJ campus is really a short distance across the street. That was one thing that was looked at. But also, we wanted to collaborate with Laredo Community College as well, because they offer a fantastic program that would be beneficial for our students.
The program is expected to be up and running for the coming school year.
We're hoping to get approved our TEA application next week, and we're going to hit the ground running. And we plan to open up the campus for the start of August, the 2015 school year. So any current 8th grade student enrolled in our school system could actually be considered for this early college. What we're calling it is the academy at the early college for LBJ High School. We are looking at 125 students from across the district. 100 of those students would have to be students who attend the LBJ feeder schools right now for 8th grade. And then we would have 25 slots that if any student from United ISD, whether it be Alexander High School, going into Alexander High School, or going into United South High School, they would also be considered to go to the LBJ Early College Academy, opening up in August of 2015. We're looking to see if these students would want to go every year. We would add 125 students. That is the goal of the district, whereas in a 4-year span of time that we would have 500 students attending the Early College Academy at this particular campus. We're looking at offering 60 college credit opportunities for our students, or an equivalent to an associate's degree. So any student that would go through our program as a 9th grade student, we ease them into it. We're looking at offering maybe up to 2 classes every semester as a college course their freshman year, and then we would transition into additional courses, and then the junior and the senior year of their high school careers, they would take the bulk of those classes would be classes offered by the college. The freshmen and the sophomores are responsible for taking end-of-course assessments. So our plan really would be to focus on the core classes for the high school that we have to prepare our students for. So some of the examples that we're looking at, for example, is we would offer our freshman students a music appreciation class, a communications or a speech class, which are required of freshman students coming in. And then their sophomore years, we'd add additional coursework. Their junior year, sometimes we would offer the history, the English 1301 or so forth. That is the equivalent to an English 3 class at the junior level career, and then they would transition into your algebras, your math, your core areas basically is what we're looking at offering these kids. We do have a plan for the students to come out with up to 60 credit hours.
Career and Technology Director Alicia Carrillo says while all high schools have programs which allow students to earn college credits, there is a distinct advantage to attending the Early College Academy at LBJ.
Currently, all of the high schools offer dual credit opportunities for students. They can take up to 12 hours of dual college credit. The major difference is that this will be a total of 60 hours that they will be able to obtain for those students who are interested in participating. So it's the equivalent of an associate's degree.
Dr. Carrillo says for students who plan to get a college degree, this program will save them both time and money.
Saving time and money, absolutely, for the parents. They'll get a head start on their bachelor's degree. They'll graduate with 2 years already towards their bachelor's degree.
And the best part is, it's free.
No, there is no cost to the students. There is an agreement between Laredo Community College and United ISD, and the agreement is that the students and the parents will not pay anything for their tuition or their fees.
Recently, I had the opportunity to see firsthand how the opinions of UISD students have proven to be very valuable when it comes to food. Here's my report. These students are arriving at Laredo Energy Arena for a field trip, but this is no ordinary field trip. You see, what these students accomplished on this day is going to have an impact on the future of the foods you see at UISD. For the second time, UISD hosted a food show to give its most important clients, the students, an opportunity to vote for their favorite foods.
The purpose of hosting the food show really is to make sure that the kids have a voice as far as making their menus. So all these items that are being shown today are being rated by popularity, and those items that are most popular we're going to include in next year's menu.
I think it's very important because it's very democratic. It gives the students a chance to truly express what they like and what they don't like by representing their schools and their classmates.
Dietitian Enrique Lira stated that this food show had success in the past, and consequently they decided to host future food shows every other year to receive vital student feedback. While students may see some of the same items on the menu, they may come from a different vendor, depending on the popularity of the item.
So we have vendors that are representing a lot of the menu items are already on the menu, but different sorts. So let's say, for example, we have a hot dog on our menu. Well, we've got different varieties of hot dogs for kids to choose from. Same thing goes for hamburger patties, chicken nuggets, fish sticks. So the kids have a chance now to choose if they see something today or try something like a fish stick that they like better than the one we're currently serving, then they have the chance to vote for that fish stick and possibly be on the menu for next year.
Lira also explained how the tallying works.
What the kids are doing is filling out a survey for every booth. Every booth has its own survey, so the kid just has to identify what item they're trying and then just fill in whether they like it, that meaning they want it on the menu, or whether they don't, or they just don't want it at all. So it's pretty simple to fill out. Every booth has its own survey. They begin with this and then they turn it in at the end.
Included in this year's food show were many items that were popular among our local population, including gorditas, conchas, empanadas, and tamales. Lira stated that with stricter USDA regulations, UISD strives to become more and more creative with its recipes to include more herbs and spices as opposed to using salt. All of this year's items, including, for example, the tamales, while at first glance may not look healthy, were actually whole grain and low in sodium. Students also sampled never-before-seen items such as the chia oatmeal strawberry bars and the mango mandarin chicken chunks. Among some of the most popular food items at the food show were mini cheese raviolis and iced slushes known as ice dogs.
What I definitely loved was the ice dog. That was delicious. And what I más o menos was the bread and all those stuff.
Regina Canales, a 5th grader from Faskin Elementary, explains what an ice dog is.
It's basically like a slushie, but it's made out of 100% juice and no added sugar. It's very, very tasty, and that's it.
For ITV Student News, this is Leticia Villalon.
Thanks to Webb County District Attorney Isidro Chilo Alanis, the United ISD Police Department will be sporting a new look. The DA donated more than $59,000 to the UISD Police. The money will be used to provide new uniforms for 85 UISD police officers. The new uniforms will feature a navy blue shirt and trousers. The ceremonial check presentation was held in the district's boardroom. The DA stressed the importance of uniforms in law enforcement.
And they give a certain perception, and they give a certain image. And it's important to have that professional image. It's important also to be able to project that professionalism. So with those goals in mind, and it's always good to get some new uniforms. So with those goals in mind, we came up with the idea, and Chief Camarillo approached me about doing this, and I was all for it.
Generous donations like the one that Mr. Alanis just gave the department is what it's all about. Working together, making sure that our schools are safe.
United ISD employees and members of the community gathered on a chilly morning for a good cause. For the 4th year, the district invited everyone to take part in the Run Wild 5K run and walk. The event took place at the Student Activity Complex. The cold weather didn't dampen the enthusiasm of those who took to the field. More than 400 runners and walkers donated funds for a very good cause.
We're expecting a really, really good crowd in spite of these nice, cool weather, and we're hoping to make some money for our students in scholarships.
These are for our high school seniors for all 4 high schools. We give a $1,000 scholarship based on obviously, how you do in school, but we're able to raise, about $30,000, which we're able to help about 30 students.
Another fitness-related effort to raise funds for scholarships took place in the United Middle School gym. The school was the site for the district's Let's Move for Scholars Untamed Zumba Masterclass. Some 250 people took part in this event.
The students will receive a $1,000 scholarship. There's a process. They need to apply, they need to talk to the counselors, and there's an option for them to stay here, or they can use the money in another university around the United States.
Last year we raised close to $20,000 from the Zumba class. Overall, we raised almost $100,000, and all these funds go to the seniors that are graduating as scholarship. So it's a good event, and it's very energetic. There's a lot of people here, a lot of interest, and it's going to be a very successful event.
In addition to raising scholarship money, the Zumba Masterclass also emphasized the importance of health and fitness. Qualified students from all 4 of United ISD's high schools will receive scholarship money from the funds collected here.